2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here at the Stadium Course TPC Sawgrass. And Rich, this golf course hits you right between the eyes from the opening hole.
Opening tee shot, 426 yards, par 4 for the back tees. It's a very strange angle for the tee shot. Fairway tilts from left to right, where the tee box faces you from right to left. So you really have to hit an opening cut shot off the tee to give yourself the best option of finding the fairway here. Misses out to the right or left, leaves a very awkward angle to a green that sits up above you, but also slants pretty severely from left to right.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action. Yeah, that one will play from about 100 yards. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This looks to be heading to the green. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. Currently 1 under for the day. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to get yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Opting for the 5-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt is of 9 feet. It's on a good line. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And now at 3 under overall. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Time to catch up with the Canadian Brooke Henderson.
Oh, check this out, showing us how it's done from the sand. Incredible shot.
And back to the course with the live action. Lining up the birdie putt here. That's inside the range. Currently at -4 for the round. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Well, this one certainly shaves a few shots off the scorecard. What about the long-range effort? Great putt. Second shot here on the 4th.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Outstanding shot. high quality.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
This for a birdie run.
Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par on this one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
From around 120 yards here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That's well holed. And that will take him to 5 under. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Let's head back to the 9th, where this highlight took place recently. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Sitting at 6 under for the day. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Outstanding approach shot. 4 feet to the cup. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Okay, steady now. That'll sting a bit. And that puddle drop. Well done.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
This has eyes for the hole. Oh, absolute stunner. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The front 9 at TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not a big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Well, what about this performance from the fairway bunker? That's a great shot by Brooke Henderson. She'll be happy with that one. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. Just didn't drop. Terrific shot, almost an eagle. Currently 8 under overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards to the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This one might need to sit.
Ooh.
That was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. That's disappointing. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This really looks good.
That's a great putt, and an eagle as well. now at -9 for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
This is from miles away. No, that's too bad. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Whew. Yeah. Oh, you've made it. What a play. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Sitting at -11 overall. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Let's return to live play now. Playing from around 160 yards. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Great looking shot this. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
Little birdie look in here.
Well, that's a nice line. And that will drop in for birdie. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, stop it. What a shot. No chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Wonderful shot. Trailing by 7 after that hole. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Okay, let's get back to the action. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
He finds himself in a share of 10th place. The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alice Dye's masterpiece.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
He's currently tied for 8th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That was wonderfully done. Good look at a birdie here. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day.